Hi, everyone, and welcome to Latin
Latin
Voices.
voices.
Latin voices.
Um, so today we have a special guest. She is from Winnipeg, Manitoba, but she's originally from the Philippines. So she will be joining us in a few minutes. So let's first introduce ourselves. So hi, everyone. My name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but I currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry. I'm a proud digital business owner.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Yesenia. Everyone knows me as Jessie. I'm a nurse by professional. I'm a wife. I live in Ontario, Canada, but I'm original from Cuba. Also on my own business online.
Hello, everyone. My name is Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico, but I live in North Carolina, USA. I work for the school system as a educational assistant, and I'm married. I have three kids, and I'm also a grandmother. And I'm a proud digital business owner.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jessie. Okay. We also want to remind all the viewers that every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinar. So tonight is Thursday, so we have our live webinar 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST, and 7 p.m. CST. So if you want to learn how you can earn online, you just have to register in any of the websites on the screen. But let's see who is our host and panelist for today.
All right, guys, are you here? So to get access to our live webinar, so you can start your own business, you just have to register. So today, we have a live Didi, she's a compliance technician. We have Nim, an engineer. Shamel, a former microbiologist. And our host is going to be Rebecca. She's a bio planner. So you guys know, today, this is our live free webinar. So you just register and you can access and learn how to start your own business.
Okay, we're also going to have Nikki J. She's a nurse care manager. Lavani is a former software engineer. Pooja is early childhood educator. And Nguyen An is a hematology and blood transfusion department manager. So that's the host and the panelists for tonight's live webinar at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So if you guys would like to attend the live session, just register on our websites and you will get a link to join the live webinar.
Yes, and we also want to remind everyone that our live webinar now is available on with subtitles in 5 languages. So that's Spanish, French, Vietnamese, Tagalog, and Arabic. Also, our replay, if you cannot catch the live webinar tonight, you can catch the replay, and the replay has subtitles in any languages. So let's bring our guest to the studio. Hi, Cora. Thank you for coming.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you. Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Oh, yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Cora Price, and I live here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I have two kids, 9 and 4. That makes me busy every single day. And I'm originally from the Philippines, and I'm a proud digital business owner and a business coach.
Thank you, Cora. Okay, so we're going to proceed to the next questions.
All right. Thank you, Cora, for being here. And I may have to go on our live, just to let you know, because I'm at work right now. But thank you so much for your time. And thank you so much for the viewers that are looking for hear your history. So how do you first hear about this business? Were you activity looking for an online opportunity at the time that you went through the business?
Yes. To be honest, I found this business 6 years ago when we were struggling financially, couldn't pay our bills, we couldn't pay our credit cards on time, so life was so hard. I was working three jobs. I was working multiple jobs, and I found myself like I have no time for my family, for my kids, and even myself, I have no time. And I was working to somebody else, and sometimes I feel like I forgot my own welfare, because I thought that working multiple jobs can solve my problem, like financially, right? But to be honest, no, no, it's not really, because at the end of the year, the government will tax you thousands of dollars, when you work longer hours, right? And plus, you have no time for your kids. And then I realized that why not I look for an online business or side hustle that I can do from home and earn from the comfort of my home, looking after my kids, and and do the like the regular working hours, so I can decrease my hours at my work, right? Because it was hard working multiple jobs. And so I was looking online, to be honest, and a lot of online opportunity that I've searched, somehow they don't resonate with me, that I have like uh hesitant to join the business for some reason. And I was like, which one is legit, right? We are looking for a legit business, right? And you know what? I think really God was hearing my prayers, like really this is for you, because one day my sister introduced this business to me, and she told me, why don't you try this online business? I'm like, I wasn't like really 100% to check it out, but one thing that stick to my mind when she told me, do not wait 6 months before you join the business, because she waited 6 months when the person who invited her like earning $20,000 a month. And so she joined the business right away. And she told me, yeah, don't wait 6 months, just join this business and try. No obligation. Just register your name and email on my website. Watch the free workshop and see if it's for you. And then I did exactly what she said. And oh my God, believe it or not, after I watched the workshop, I couldn't sleep, because I want to start right away. Why? Because I see the potential of the business. I see that I could, lower down my hours, because lots of people like quitting their jobs early, traveling, and they spend more time with their children, while I was working so hard, right? But those are the life that I want for my family as well. And then, true enough, yeah, I started my business. I find a way to how to start the business, and yeah, and the rest is history. 6 years later, I'm here. I took back my times, stay home mom, earning from the comfort of my home, and help, moms like me, like us, to do the same thing. And I'm so grateful that I started this business 6 years ago. It's I'm just so grateful. So yeah,
Wow. Thank you
yeah,
so much. Thank you so much for that answer. That was amazing.
I was
When
so
I
happy.
hear Yeah, when I hear that you say like you have multiple jobs, I can understand what you mean, like how hard it can be, all the hustles that came up with it. As I started the business, I'm a nurse. I was working part time. Yes, there was a lot of opportunity for us as a nurse at the time on 2021 because after the COVID, but they were not giving you full times, you know. So you have to have multiple jobs, or you have to be like waiting for that extra chef, you know. So that means you were giving all your time to work. So you were not there for your family or even time for yourself. So it was kind of tiring at the time. So what I understand, and a lot of coworkers they was working at the time, they were having two, three jobs, and you can see they exhausted. You can see the tiredness on their faces. And I didn't want to be one of them. You know, I was like, I need a change. I didn't know there was something online. So, but I knew that I need something different. So that's when I realized that my friend that she was to work here, she was talking always about her online business. I was like, that sounds like too complicated. I already have too much going on with this nursing career, and I was like, you know what? And she said it to me like a couple times. So I was like like something have to be like. Let me give it a try. And as you say, the rest is history, and we're still here. But yeah, I never thought like like not everyone start a business online thinking they're going to be like online. They always start like they want something else. They realize it that they need a change, and that's when all it start. Like everything it start from there. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing with us, and yeah, we will join you soon. Okay.
Okay. The next, bye, Jessie. Thank you for coming. Okay, so this is the next question.
Okay, the next question is, how did you first hear about this business? Oh, is the same question, Sandy?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay. The next question is, did you have any doubts before joining? What would you say to someone who's feeling skeptical or hesitant to take the leap?
Okay, that's interesting question. Myself, I have no doubts. Like, because I was looking for an online opportunity. So anything that can add up to our income, right? And I was looking online, and my like the thing that held me back was like, which one is legit. That's it. And when my sister introduced this business to me, of course, she's my this sister and I trust her, right? And she told me that nothing to lose, you can just watch the workshop and see for yourself. If it's for you, then we'll go to the next step. If not, then that's okay. So there's no obligation then. And so yeah, okay, when I introduced this to my husband, he was the one who's skeptical. And I understand the him, because he doesn't want me to get scammed, or doesn't want me to go to like the business that just take your money and goodbye, right? And I understand that. But um his skepticism didn't
Stop you.
is that a reason won't stop me to continue my business. I told him, you know what, just give me time for this business. I really wanted to do this business, and and I will prove you that this is the real deal. This is the business that I want to do, right? And you know what? True enough, I don't know, but it's my personal experience, no? When he was seeing the checks are coming in the mailbox, oh, you got the checks, and you have to buy whatever he wants. And then after that, then few years doing this business, he joined me. So he is now my business partner for life. And right now, from being skeptical, he is my number one big fan and a big supporter. And I couldn't thank him enough, because here and there with my coaching schedules and meetings and stuff, He was there looking after the kids to make sure that I won't be interrupted on my call, and he was very supportive, and I'm very grateful for him. Yeah.
Yeah. I can totally relate to you because the same thing happened to me. Exactly the same thing. When I found this opportunity, I thought it was amazing. And I'm like, oh, I love this. But on the other hand, I did have doubts. I had doubts in myself. Like I was like, am I good enough to do this business? Can I make it work? Because I didn't have the I wasn't tech savvy. I didn't have any business experience, and just the social media part. I was very hesitant about doing it because I was like, I don't know if I can do all that. But I liked everything about the business besides that. And when I talked to my husband about it, he told me the same thing. Oh no, that's just a scam. Don't do that. You're gonna waste your money. And I was like, okay. And I kept talking to him about it. And he kept telling me the same day. So it got to the point where like I was like, okay, you have to make a decision. You either listen to him or you listen to your heart, because I had this feeling that this was it. So I decided to join the business. And even though he didn't support me at the time, now he does support me. And like you said, he's one of my biggest fans. He's always looking at the stuff I'm doing, and he's like, oh, you did good here, you're doing better. So yes, I totally understand, when that happens.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you just have to prove to them that we made the right choice. Right.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go with the next question. So looking back on your journey since you joined, how was that? How has this been? Sorry, how has this experience been for you?
Oh my God. This my journey, my 6 years journey has been amazing, has been life changing. Imagine from working multiple jobs, um, as my full-time job is healthcare, right? I'm a healthcare worker, and from working multiple jobs, from working up to 16 hours a day, um I'm still working, but I'm casual, so meaning I could pick up shift whenever I want, right? So, and right now I pick up shift like once in 3 months, so 8 hours in 3 months, and I spend the rest of my day, my time, at home and helping my business partners to um, in their own respective businesses. So I couldn't trade my experience here to anything outside anymore, because my journey here has been amazing, and I learned a lot in this journey, and the support that I got from this business is tremendous. So
And there's so many space.
and really it's life changing. I couldn't imagine myself going back to work and sending this kid to the daycare, and even if I work once in 3 months, she
and-
doesn't like.
And back home,
Yeah, if mommy go to work, what you always tell mommy?
I miss you. And you will got your good dreams.
She always tell me that I'm gonna miss you, mommy. I want you to stay. It's just once in 3 months. But you know what? Imagine myself working every single day. You know, I wouldn't trade it anymore, because I have here now. I'd rather work on my business for another 5-10 years than going back to my 9 to 5, going back to my
And
full-time job.
and mom's work is done.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been life changing.
Is actually done
Yeah.
today.
And the good news is, you know what? Anyone can do the same thing. Anyone can do it, because if I can do it with this kid, like
Like a silly kid.
on my side every time. I'd rather do this than going back to my 9 to 5. And Samira. So I'm sorry, guys. So this kid is gonna be the the next online
I'm
business.
so silly.
Anyways, yeah. So my experience here has been amazing, and I learned a lot personally. Personal development. And financially as well. This business helps my husband to supplement our income, and we could have us save some money for travels and stuff. And yeah, so grateful to be in this business.
Thank you, Cora. Yeah, that's amazing, and congratulations on your milestone. Um, yes, you mentioned, it's a life changing, and I do agree, and I think a lot of people, that once they join this online business, and they experience, working from home, and then uh, they don't want to go back to their work. Most of them, there's some exceptions, where they really, really love their job, that they continue doing both, even though they don't have to. But those are few exceptions. Like the majority, once you get to enjoy the being at home, being, especially, being with your kids, being present for every milestone, they don't want to go back. So yeah, it is
The
amazing.
freedom, the
Yes.
freedom is especially like for me that I have a small kids, just like
Yeah.
what you said. I never missed a single milestone. Oh my god, and that's the best feeling ever, especially those who are mom. If there's a mom who's watching right now, it's never too late. There's always a way out. Coming from working multiple jobs, guys. You just have to find the right system, the right people, and the right community. And it's you will thank yourself later. You will
Yeah.
thank yourself later. Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Yes. You also mentioned, um, that, that your you gotta support. So the journey, yes, the journey usually is not easy. It has its ups and downs, but one of the things that we are grateful in this online business is the community. The community that gives you that support, and from your mentor, from your coach, and from anyone in the community. I got to meet you, I think, by asking the question, because we both had the same problem on the YouTube early this year, I think it was, when we had to do the YouTube verification ad. And that's how I met you for the first time. So, yeah, so you get to meet a lot of people also around the globe and make new connections, new friendships, and it's nice when you get to see them in person, when you go to the meetups and all that. So, yeah, so there's some more things I would like to know about your journey, but those are the next questions that are coming up. So let's just wait for those ones.
Okay, so next question is congratulations on achieving a major milestone. What challenges have you encountered and how did you overcome them along the way?
Okay, yeah. First of all, thank you, and it's such a great feeling, if you hit that major milestone. You work for it, you work hard for it, right? And you know if you are in the business, or if you are putting up or starting up your business, whether it's online or traditional, there's a lot of challenges, and that is, those challenges will make you strong. And and I believe that those challenges are part of my journey and part of my success. And there are lots of successful people, like even in not like online or traditional, but you'll never know what are the challenges these successful people are going through. And I believe that A person can only be successful when they facing challenges, setbacks again and again and again, failures again and again and again, because those failures that makes them more strong and more resilient, right? To focus on their goals and to achieve those dreams, those goals that they want to achieve. So having challenges is part of the journey. And they say that, if you right now, right, oh my god, Mira, sorry, if you are not experiencing a setbacks, a challenges right now, and if you are a business owner, or if you are a traditional business owner, if you haven't undergoing those challenges, you are way far from being successful. Why? Because the challenges are part of your journey, that makes you strong, that molds you where you want to be, right? And you will learn along the way. And those challenges are see that as your learning curve, learning curve to where you want to be. And you know what, if just don't give up, just keep going. And you know before you know it, you will be there. And you will thank yourself that you didn't give up. So yeah, I think that's all I can share.
Thank you so much for sharing. And you said something that is very true about the setbacks and the challenges. A lot of times, we think that challenges are telling us stop or give up. But that's the time when you have to push more,
You know that
because
Yeah.
I can't
that
stop. I can't
that
stop.
that
I can't
that means
stop.
that you're getting closer to something you really want. So you got to keep pushing every day and motivating yourself to really work harder, to meet your goals and to achieve your dreams. So nothing worth having is going to be easy to get to, but with the right mindset and the persistence to get there, you will get there. But we have to learn the lessons, after every setback and every challenge that we face, because there's a lesson that we need to learn, and that will make us stronger, and that will give us knowledge to know more about what's coming later on.
Exactly. Like just like what I said, that's part of being successful. If you don't facing challenges, if you don't encounter those setbacks, then you're way far from being successful. So, and that makes you be proud if you have those failures, because again, that it will mold you to where you want to be. And when you get there, you will tell yourself that, oh my god, yes, I made it. That feeling, that's priceless.
Yes.
That's priceless.
Okay, so let's go to the next question. So what are some sorry, this one is for me, Isabel, or yours? I can remember.
It's for
Maybe.
you.
Okay. What are some of the most valuable lessons you have learned throughout your journey?
Oh my gosh, this is I think the most important, valuable lessons. Um I learned to be more patient, like seriously, this business is not get rich quick. This business, you have to show up on your business every single day. And, I learned that in order for you to become successful, you have to, um, you have to climb the ladder from step one before you go to step 10, right? The ladder. And those ladders teach you everything that you need to learn about what you do. Like for me, about what I'm doing right now, right? And as long as you are focused on your goals, no matter how many distractions you may have, it won't hinder you to keep moving forward. I know lots of people are they thought it's like um you sit there and you get the money, you earn you earn money from the business. No, it's like your regular job, but the difference is in your job you will pay hourly, and no matter how hard you work, your salary is the same to those person who's lazy, not doing their job, and you're doing the hard work. Your salary is the same, right? But here in our business, you work hard, you can earn as much as 10 times of your salary. And that is why I realized that, you know what, if I work hard on my business, I could earn like one day in my 1 month salary in my 9 to 5, right? And yeah, it's a matter of having a patience. That's what I learned. And I learned also that, you know, um, how do you say that? Delayed gratification, because in everything that we do, it has to go through the process, right? It has to go through the bullet of, and the sacrifices. If you want to be successful, you have to sacrifice something. When I started the business, I sacrificed my sleeping time, and one thing that I also learned that, um here in our business, um if you do the work, you will reap what you sow, right? And same thing with our regular job that I'm saying earlier. But the thing is, here you can earn as much, way more than what you are earning. So, like, be patient. I learned it the hard way. And most of all, I can honestly say that I improve a lot, like, I never do this. I learned on my journey that, being patient and being, stick to your goals, where you will reach your goals. So just focus and always go back to your why every time that you're feeling down, because not every day is cloud nine, right? So my kids are my big why, and they are the reason why I keep going.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much, Cora. And I do relate to you when you mentioned, to be more patient. That's one of the things that I learned in this business. I thought that I had patience, but when I came to this business, throughout my journey, I encountered so many times where I had to really, really learn more to be more patient, in different ways. Um, so now, like, I'm much better with patient. Um, Also, you gave very good nuggets for everyone, like, showing up for your business every day. Keep focus, uh, stick to your goals and always remember your why. I think another thing I will mention to people, is feed your mindset. Because, like, for example, when I came to the business, I thought that I had a strong mindset. But because if you don't feed your mindset, when you encounter a challenge, your mindset might fail you, and then you're gonna feel down. And that was my case. So I learned from that failure. I learned so many things from that one, and one of that was that I need to keep feeding my mindset. Um, the other one you say, yes, improving a lot. Yeah, through, like, I think that's something that we all of us, we relate. When we come to this business, and we evaluate ourselves, like, who we are now and who we were from at the beginning, we can see that, we have changed so much, a lot of knowledge, a lot of learning through our journey, the learning curve that you mentioned. That is true. There's so many learning curves in this business that we learn. And that, like you mentioned, that make us stronger, that make us to be more prepared to face challenges in business, and that's not the only thing. You can pass that knowledge to others, so they don't have to do the same mistake. So failures,
Exactly.
is not really, a lot of people
It's
see
actually
failures
a
as
good
bad.
thing. It's
It
actually a
is,
good
yeah,
thing. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Because if you never fail, how you will never know, right?
exactly.
If you
Yes,
never fail, you will never know. And it's not really a failure, but a learning, a lesson that you don't get the same mistake again, right?
exactly, yeah. And you can prevent others to do it too. The other thing you mentioned, uh, sacrificing, making some sacrifices along your journey to be able to reach your success. So, for example, you were talking about sleeping time, putting those extra time, to be able to reach your goals faster. Um, so, yeah, so there's so many valuable lessons that uh, you have learned throughout the journey that, and we all that we're like a little behind behind you, so we're learning as we go, and it is a learning curve. Like we never stop learning in this business, every time is something will come up, and then we learn something new,
So,
and then we learn from that, and that experience, make us, grow as a business owner, and also even into our personal life, the stuff that we learn here really helps with our personal life too. Okay, so let's go to the next question.
Okay, next question is, since starting this journey, what benefits do you have you experienced both personally and professionally?
benefits. If I will if I will share one of the major benefits that I got from this business is my freedom. I took back my time. It's I took back my time. I spent it with my kids, and that is like that. Just like what I mentioned, is priceless. And um, I never imagined that I will stay home at my 40s. You know what I mean? And that is the major benefits that I got in the business. Plus, um, all the people that helped me to where I am now. The, like the moral support, the physical support, and everything in between. That's really amazing. And also the monetary. We are here. Let's face it, we are here to earn more. Right? And I earned so much. I earned more than what I got from my job, right? My 9 to 5 job. And that's made me realize that really, it's not, we don't what do you call that, contain ourselves from working on a corporate job, because there's always another way to earn more. Just like work smart, not hard, right? you know um there's more to life than your 9 to 5. And that's what I really a firm believer on that, because I experienced that myself. And that's one thing that um I cannot trade to anyone. Priceless, the time freedom that I'm experiencing right now, that I get to enjoy my life. I get to spend with my kids. I don't have to ask permission to anyone. If my kids wants to play at IKEA or at the playground, I can do that. I can do anything, and that's, I think, is
Or
the
maybe
most
my mom can play with me and play at home.
yeah. So yeah, anytime. Of course, the kids are priority, right? So no matter what I do in my business, for example, and
So we're having some coloring and has sap fun today.
okay, here now. No, so
And winning fun.
imagine
Winning
it's only
fun.
4:50. It's only 4:50 in the afternoon here. If I'm working on my job, I will never do
And
this
I'm
kind of
always
stuff,
crazy.
right?
I'm always crazy.
And
always crazy.
these are the precious that I'm enjoying right
I'm
now.
a crazy kid and
You
I'm
know.
always crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, those are the benefits that I like, and also the knowledge that I got from this business. Mira, wait, the knowledge that I got from this business, because to be honest, I will never learn this knowledge that I have when I'm staying in my 9 to 5. It's different. It's really different. Just like what you sell, like the mindset and stuff. It's yeah. It's just like um, I can only say much, but So I learn a lot. I gain a lot of knowledge, and my personal, the mindset. I become more positive. Before I was like, oh, negative, and I was angry every time. Now I learned that you don't have to do that. There's a different way to tackle those kind of stuff, and I couldn't be grateful enough to our community that this knowledge that I have that they taught me is
This knowledge
amazing.
that
So
I have is
yeah. Okay, Mira, doon ka na. So I think that's all for I would like to share that.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. And what else could we ask for, right? All the benefits that you share are, I think, the benefits that we're all looking for in this business. What else could we want other than freedom? The freedom to decide what we want to do in the day, especially when we're parents and we have kids, and kids, they always have desires, like, and nothing pricely, too pricey. They always say, "Mom, I just want you to go to the park with me. Mom, I just want you to be here in the morning with me, so we can cuddle and watch a movie or whatever." And sometimes that's so impossible for a parent when you have bills to pay and you have to go out and work. um, so that's one of the benefits that I think we all want as parents, is the freedom to decide what we want out of life. And yes, I really, I'm happy for you that you have it. Congratulations, and that must be an awesome feeling to have. And then the other thing you said, the connections that you make, because out of all these connections that you're making with people that you never once thought that you were going to meet in your life, and now they're the people supporting you. You have made these friendships with people that are so valuable, and people with great, what do you call it, with great wills, that they want to help, that they want to add value, that they want to do more, they want to learn more. So that's the beauty of this business as well. And then the financial freedom. That's the other benefit that we all want. We want financial freedom, because if we have that, we have financial freedom, we have time freedom, then we're at peace. We are complete. We are like free to do whatever we want, and we don't have to worry about the bills not getting paid. We don't have to worry about not having money for rent. That's just awesome. And then the last thing that you mentioned, self-development. I think that's huge in this business, the self-development, because the person that started 6 years ago is not the same person now. Like just think about when you first started this business, the mindset that you had, how you
Yes.
felt about
Oh my
life.
gosh. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
totally different from 6 years ago. Like
yeah.
honestly speaking. Yeah, I'm totally different. And you know what? I if I may just share, every time I wake up in the morning, I see my daughter, my kids, right? And I think that every single day that I could stay home. You know, that I could stay home and I didn't have to rush to go to work because uh, my boss is waiting for me. you know, I I'm just so lucky. I'm just so thankful that I started this business 6 years ago because if not, imagine if the rushing to go to work, the traffic and everything, right? But every time, every morning, to be honest with you, every morning I see my kids, beside me, we're cuddling. She always asks, Mommy, you lie down with me and you hug me. I cannot do that before, right? So it's so such an amazing feeling. And I know if you are a mom like us that watching right now, you gotta do something. If you want to take back your time, if you want to spend more quality time with your family, especially with your kids, you know what? There's always a way out. And um, if you wanna grow, if you wanna um um
Spend time with
um
your kids.
if you wanna if you wanna grow and
And
learn
grow up.
something new, you have to step out of your comfort zone because the success is outside of your comfort zone. You have to take action. And one thing is to explore what's the other opportunity out there, right? Sometimes we are afraid to explore because we don't have the positive mindset, because we see this. I know for sure tons of you guys who are watching right now, you see this every single day that we're doing this opportunity and everything, but you keep on ignoring us, right? But you know what, guys, there's something inside here, inside in our community, in our business, that it could change your life as well, just like us, right? And that is why we are here, guys. We are sharing with you this amazing opportunity that could change your life as well. That's why we are doing this, because um good things are meant to share, right? Are meant to share. So we are here, we're sharing this to you guys. You gotta check us out. And oh my god, you still have time to register on the websites that you see on your screen, and register your name and email, watch the free workshop, guys, and see it for yourself, and thank yourself later. This is the workshop that it was 6 years ago that changed not only my life but thousands of people across the globe. You might be the next if you take action.
So Cora, I just want to go back to something else that you said that the things that before, what used to make you angry or used to make it is because your stress level is not the same. It's because back then you were dealing with so much, and you also had a small child at the time, your 9-year old, and now your life is completely different because now you're home, you're there with your kids. So the stress level that you had back then when you had your 9-year old as a little kid, you were still working different jobs, and I cannot even imagine, the feeling now compared to then. And just going back and thinking, why did I do that? And how did I do that? Because the stress levels, when you have small kids, and it's so painful to take them to a daycare or to a sitter and go out to work. And I know that because I dealt with that. Right now, my kids are, my youngest is 14, but I have a grandson and he's 3 years old. And sometimes he comes to stay with us. And when he wakes up in the morning, he just looks around and his face is completely priceless because he's so happy that he can wake up and have somebody beside him that is going to care for him and that is going to love him. And that's all they want.
Exactly. Oh my God. I was so stressful before I found this business, to be honest. I was so stressful. I don't know where to get the money to pay the bills, and I was so tired, exhausted, and everything. It was tough. And when I'm here in the business, that really changed my life. I could stay with my kids now, and it's totally different. It's really totally different. I just can't thank enough that I started my business 6 years ago. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, Isabella. Thank you, Cora. Um, so, what advice would you give to others who are on their own journey toward the goal you have reached?
You know what, guys? Again, this journey is not overnight success. We have to climb the ladder from step one before we go to step 10. Focus on your goals, and always go back to your why. Whenever you feel down, whenever you feel you feel like you're giving up, always go back to your why. And on the first place, why, think of why you started this business, right? And for me, for my kids, every time I was down, I just look at my kids and how can I not push myself forward? These kids are relying on me, right? So that makes me strong. That makes me reignite my goals, my dreams for my family, and always look for something that could improve your personal life and your personal growth. Be with other people that will help you achieve your dreams. Go with other people that will help you to develop your inner self, develop your strong personality. And always believe in yourself that you can do it. Focus, and most especially, do not give up, because the moment you give up all your dreams. So just focus and keep going, and soon you will be on the place that you want to achieve.
Thank you so much, Cora. Yeah. Thank you for those nuggets there for all of us. That we are on our journey towards the big milestone that you reach. Um, so always remember to go back to your why you started this business. That's one of the things that will keep you motivated. Also, when you feel down, like you mentioned, watch the masterminds. There's success stories there. Another thing that you mentioned was uh, be with people that will continue, feeding your dreams to help you go and reach your dreams. And that's one of the things that that this community is also good, because you're never alone. You are with people that have the same like mindset as you. So some like I encountered sometimes where I went down, but I had a friend that was a little bit ahead of me. And because when I mentioned, she already went through that, so she gave me that emotional support to keep going. So that's what you receive in this community. You always have someone who is going to be able to assist you, because they have been in the same shoes as you, so they understand what you're going through. The other thing, believe in yourself. Yes. And you gotta, I can't remember who said that. I saw this in a video. Oh, yeah, I remember. It was actually one of our founders back in Japan. He say, it doesn't matter if we believe in yourself, like in you guys, okay? what matters here is that you believe in yourself, because you're the one who's going to make it happen. We can believe in you, but if you don't do it, then it's not going to happen. So you got to believe in yourself. And don't give up. Yes. It's so sad to see sometimes people that took the hardest step to take that leap of faith, and they started the business, and then suddenly they give up. They don't continue. um and the thing is, like, you're almost halfway there to get there, and some people are even closer to reach that big milestone, and then they give up. So don't give up. Be persistent, be consistent. When you feel down, get plugged in into the business. There's masterminds, there's Zoom meetings, that you can attend. And now we have the this, in this new platform. So there's no excuse to be filled, uh, by yourself. The other thing I would mention, and I heard this from um, some people, they don't like to socialize. And that's one of the things that they struggle when they start their business, because they're not used to socialize. So if you're one of those persons, this is another advice for you. Try to socialize and mingle with other business owners, because that's how you're going to be able to succeed, because you're going to meet new people that are going to be able to help you along the way. And you see, you're going to change once you start getting with other people. And some people, that are ahead and they have shared their journey, they regret that they didn't do that from the beginning, because they were staying in the little bubble. So you gotta go out there, like Cora mentioned, get out of your comfort zone, and be out there. So that's another advice. Yeah, and remember, yeah, like she mentioned, to climb, make sure that you climb the ladder, step by step. Don't try to jump in. Um, because sometimes when you jump in too fast, you might not have that foundation, and you're gonna lack that foundation later on. So you want to make sure that you create that foundation before you can continue to going up the ladder. Because by having a good foundation, you're gonna be able to help others, to achieve their dreams. So yeah, so and the last question for you.
Okay, Cora, last question is, as we wrap up, is there any encouragement or advice you do like to leave with our audience?
Yeah. Okay. For those who are watching right now and you are struggling, you know, we feel you. We've been there. And you know what? If you want to get out from your current situation right now, you gotta step up. You gotta try something new. We didn't say that you left your job or whatever, but there's another way. There's another avenue to do. To get ahead in our life. And I would also want to share that, if you really want to change, you have to be the change. The change is start in you, right? And your 9 to 5 will pay your bills, and after that your 5 to 9 will pay your lifestyle. So go ahead, explore the opportunity, check us out, and see for yourself. And we are looking forward to meet you inside, and you tell us what's in there, right? Because it's gonna be a game changer. So those who are watching right now, if you can resonate on my story or you can resonate with us, all you have to do is to check us out, guys. Nothing to lose, nothing to lose. You have a lot to gain but nothing to lose. And you know what, maybe this is the opportunity that you are praying for the longest time, right? Because we pray, and Sometimes even if the answer is in front of us, we ignore. So how we can embrace that, right? So drop your excuses, drop your doubts, and check this opportunity and see it for yourself. So we are very happy to help you out to get started. Again, there's more to life than your 9 to 5, you know. There is more to life than your 9 to 5. So I think that's all I can share with you guys. And nothing to lose when you explore, right? The opportunity. Our workshop is free, and just check us out and see for yourself.
Thank you so much. That's so much nugget. There's one thing that you mentioned that I couldn't remember. I don't know if Isabel got it. That you mentioned. I love the way that you say it. Um, it was after you say, uh, like after you say something, like if you have to be the change, you have. Um, if you
You are
wanna
the change.
change, you have to be the change. But you mentioned something after that.
The change is you.
No, no,
Is that
yes,
the
but after that you mentioned something that it was really good that I really love it, but I couldn't catch up to write it
one?
down.
Oh.
Maybe I'll have to watch the recording. But I
Yeah.
love the way that you say it
No,
because
she was saying about the prayer. This could be the answer to your prayers that we keep praying for a opportunity to come to change our lives, but sometimes the opportunity is right in front of us, but we don't see it, we don't embrace it because we don't, we're not what do you call it? We're not really paying attention to the answer to our prayers.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so we have arrived to the end of our life, so we're just gonna do a quick recap. Oh, actually, we do have a comment. We got a comment from Melissa Mutoni Jeru. Thank you, Melissa, for watching. She says, Buenas tardes, which is good afternoon, girls. Congratulations. Thank you for watching, Melissa, and thank you for your comment. Okay, so a little quick recap of what we mentioned. So we started with the beginning, she had working multiple jobs. So she saw that it was not worth it, to work extra hours because a lot of taxes were taken. So she wasn't getting, the actual extra income that she was looking for because of the taxes. Also, when she was looking for an opportunity, to be able to work from home, so something online, but she didn't know what. And then she was introduced the business through her sister, um, but she wanted to make sure it was a legit business. um, and then she know that her sister wouldn't doing anything wrong to her. So um, but her sister told her, don't wait for 6 months, because like the other person that waited for 6 months, the person that introduced them, was making a lot of money. So she regret that she didn't join them right away when she was introduced the opportunity. Then for the second question, if she had any doubts, she didn't have any doubts actually, because she was looking for an opportunity to make an income. She just wanted to make sure that it was legit. So that was one of the things. However, her husband was skeptical, but she spoke to her husband. And we see a lot of this in our business. One of the partners will be the skeptical. Uh, and sometimes, for some of them, they have the support. And for some of them, they don't have the support. So that's where the community also plays a big role to help, those who doesn't get the support at the beginning. Eventually, their partners, their family will give them the support once they start seeing like the checks, like she was mentioned, her husband. So now, her husband is his biggest support, and long-term business partner. Isabel, she shared on the other hand that, for her, when she saw the opportunity, she had doubts, if she was able to do it. and her husband was the one skeptical. But then, she got to a point where she needed to make a decision, either, and she went for to do the opportunity, and then her husband now is the biggest, supporter for her. So also, uh, the looking back at her journey, she has she has seen that life changing. It has been a life changing from working multiple jobs. She would used to be a healthcare worker, working like 16 hours per day, and now she only works one casual and like one shift, 8-hour shift, in 3 months. So that's a huge difference from what she was doing before. So we can see the change there. And she's able to spend time at home. She has learned a lot. The support is tremendous. She said, from the community, it's a life changing opportunity. She doesn't think about going back to work, the like a full time. And I think a lot of people that once they join the business and they experience this side, they don't want to go back either. And it has helped her financially, personally. It supplement the income. And then what challenge did she face when she, along the way till she reached the her milestone? Well, she mentioned about the challenges will make you stronger. Okay, so it's part of the journey, part of the success. Um, you won't be successful if you are not facing challenges or setback, because those challenges are part of your journey. Um, if you don't face your challenges, you're far from success. So those challenges are part of the learning curve. So make sure that you don't give up when you face those ones. um, yeah, I would say when you find those challenges, make sure that you shift from the problematic mindset to focus on a solution mindset. So find a solution instead of staying, and don't give up. So before you know it, you'll be there. Um, that's the time that you need to push the more. Um, Isabel mentioned, when you face the challenges, and also she mentioned that that's the time that you need to push the more to meet your goal and reach your dreams. So you need to be persistent together. The other thing we mentioned was what were some of the most valuable lessons. She said to be more patient, and I do relate that to her. Um, Patient is one thing that we learn in this business. Showing up for your business every day. You have to climb the ladder before you can reach to the top. So make sure that you don't skip any steps. Focus on your goals, no matter any distractions. Keep moving forward. Um, and also, like if you work hard, you're gonna make 10 times more than your salary that you're doing, in your regular job. So have patience. There's some gratification. You gotta sacrifice some things at the beginning, but it's not forever. Um, so in this case, she sacrificed a little bit of sleeping time. But if you don't work hard, you won't be able to reap that. So make sure that you work hard so you can reap everything that you have sowed. So and then she has earning more than you can earn more than in this business. And you can improve a lot. You got to stick to your goals and go back to your why. The benefits that she say, the biggest benefit that she got from the business is the freedom. It's priceless to be with her kids. She never thought to be home at 40. Um, and like she also is grateful for all the people that help her along her journey. Um, she in the physical way, emotional way, and the monetary. She makes more than at her 9 to 5 job now, so there's more life than the 9 to 5. So, and also the knowledge that she got from this business. So she has a more positive mindset. She's grateful for to the community. She also say you gotta step out of your comfort zone and be afraid to explore, because if you don't if you don't have, especially if you don't have a strong mindset, I'll just see, she mentioned about the stress level, it's different to what now, like when she started was very stressful, now she can live a better life, that is not that stressful. And lastly, we're talking about the journey is not overnight success. We have to climb the ladder. um, Go back to your why you started the business, right? Not um, be with other people who will shape your dream. Develop your inner self, believe in yourself, don't give up, focus, keep soon. And then lastly, the advice that she gave to the audience are, um, this business, especially for you, if you're struggling, trying something new. There's another way to do, to be able to go out of those struggles, or to get ahead in your life. So you gotta be the change if you want to change. Drop all the excuses. There's more to life than the 9 to 5, and nothing to lose to explore. So if you guys want to learn how you can earn online, you can register in our website that appear on the screen. What is your website, Cora? So if people wants to register in your website.
It's www.alvarezpricemarketing.com.
Oh, thank you. So, so you can register in Cora's, the address that she gave. And then we can tell you, who the hosts and panelists are for tonight.
Okay, the host for tonight is Rebecca. She's a buyer planner, and then Didem is a compliance technician. Nim is an engineer, and Shamali is a former microbiologist.
We also have Nikki J. She's a nurse care manager. Lavani, she's a former software engineer. We have Pooja, she's an early childhood educator. And we have Guyet and hematology and blood transfusion department manager. So if you want to catch the live for tonight, you can register in our websites that will appear on the screen in a few seconds, with your name and email address. And um, then, like the live webinar will have subtitles in 5 languages now. So besides the English, so that's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. And if you cannot make it to the live, you can catch the replay, and it has subtitles in any languages. So when you register in our website, you can receive, you can assist to the live, and if you can't, we can send you the link to the replay. So you can register with your name and email address, and I will send you that invitation to watch the same webinar that we all watch, where you can learn about our business plan, and also, hear the testimonials from members of our community. In addition to that, you get invited to our private Facebook group, where you get to see more success stories and a little bit more information about the business. um, Isabel, you want to explain what happened when they register in our website?
Sure. So when you go in and register on any of our websites, it's only to receive the webinar, our business plan, and it will explain what this business is about. And then you decide if this is what you've been looking for. You do not commit to anything. You don't have to pay for the webinar. But after you watch the webinar, you will receive the next steps to follow. And I think the best way for you to decide if this business is for you or not is to pay the coaching program, which is $149. And you have 30 days to decide if you want to join the business or not. And if you decide this is not for you, they will refund you your money with no questions asked.
Yeah, all the information is on the webinar, so you will get all that information when you register for the free information session and you get to watch the webinar. Um, so we want to thank all the viewers today that watch us. Thank you for all your comments, all your emojis, and we also want to thank for those watching the replay. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from, and of course, we want to thank especially our guest today, Cora, for being here with us and sharing her experience. Sorry we took a lot of your time today with
That's
the
okay.
live. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, guys, and thank you for having me. Yeah, sometimes it's really nice to share, my journey to other people. So I hope I could inspire our viewers right now that, you know what, 9 to 5, or being in a corporate world, it's not the only answer to our financial financial
Needs.
challenges, means difficulties, something like that. So there's a lot more. There's a lot more to offer, guys, and I highly encourage you, if you really wanted to, to be with your kids, and to, oh, let's say you have a plan B. This is way better plan B. And to be honest, this was my plan B when I started the business, but now this is my only plan. So see the difference, the shifting, right? Like it's really life changing. So if it changed my life, if it's worked for me, it will also work for you guys. And the good thing is, we are here to help you out to make it work. As long as you stick with us, we will stick with you. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can also follow us on our Facebook business page that are on the screen. So if you want to get to know us a little bit more and what we post and the content. Uh, so until the next episode of the Latin
Latin
Voices. Bye,
voices.
everyone. Thank you for
Bye,
watching.
everyone.
Bye.